will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Now Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
I see it. And that's my rookie tight end from
And
2
his
years
guys
ago.
have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this was going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
70, Hawk, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And Allen brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On now is the punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Pulled in at the 24. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now a
it's third down. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to let this go. Back to the end zone.
I forgot I put
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First carry here for Ken Walker. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can...
ain't no way he did so starting like that.
He's to the 15.
Ain't
Touchdown. A great effort there.
He did so starting like that, but it's also my fault though.
And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
That was my fault though too.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
No, I said that was my
Being
fault.
able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on a big play. Aubrey good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14.
So when I play you, I gotta put bench over there. That just showed you that.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
You won't have to turn. It's just it's also because it's because I'm talking low. It's because I'm talking low. I don't want to sound too loud to wake up the kids and shit.
Right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time he led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Right side.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, that's
Allen
good.
cannot get away, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
That was a halfback screenplay, and I didn't even do it.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A toss out right to Gibbs.
Good job, States. Good job, States.
To the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
So let's see how your back is doing.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Yeah.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a first carry here for their running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And they work this near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Milton now to throw. His pass caught at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. To throw, it's Milton. This is caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Yeah, I picked up a 6'6" overall tight end.
And his guys are going to take the
94,
lead.
acceleration 95.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check pitch.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Ritter. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set, ready.
Ritter from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get
Don't get him hurt. Don't get him hurt. It's preseason.
It's just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, don't get him hurt.
Yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Don't get him hurt.
Back to throw, Ritter.
Oh, he catch me. Good.
Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove.
Every time you lock and switch. Yeah, every time you lock and switch, you keep
for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Yeah, it's crazy as hell. Like, you got more guys.
70 Kimbo. Ready.
And they'll give him another
Ooh,
shot.
that delay fucked you up.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Milton. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play. Touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I'm not, but this is my backup. It's not even my starter.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You thought I didn't see goals back then? You
Line
can
of
see
the
that
end
nigga
zone.
play.
It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
I know what he did last year.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Banks is touching you. I wouldn't even.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Down.
Ritter.
Good fucking foul.
It's complete. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
50 series.
First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 3-yard line.
Ready, 6. Mega. 52. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Ritter back to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
Get out of here. You can't ever try things like that.
In the corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays.
That shit like
Just
it was
like
a
that
bad
one we saw
hunt.
there.
On the set.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Yay, 55. Who is that?
Keandre
55.
Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
Yeah, 55.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Throwing is Milton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there
See me
defensively
step
because
in,
that
son.
looked
If you
open
get
for a
that
minute.
block, go
That's
ahead.
great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready.
To throw is Milton. He'll try and do this himself.
Let's go.
Let's
go, Mo. Get out of there. Get out of there, Mo.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Milton.
They fight. They fight.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Off the play fake, Milton.
Why would you move? Why would you move?
He's got the hook up. It's
If you stay there, you want a touchdown.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. As these guys are able to extend their leads.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for, they got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
Stuff like doing work for y'all niggas this year, too.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively
Yo, Gus.
I think
Yo,
we'll
Gus,
find
you
out
better.
just how much they
You gotta
trust
touch
their
that.
guys
You
in
gotta
this
touch
situation if they decide to take a shot.
You wild. You
Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Right through.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete.
Stop trying to
The offense schemed going 5 wide.
Stop trying to
create
get
a
bench,
chance for the
bro.
big shot, and they took
trying to
it.
get
If he
bench.
comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
He's got
God.
it in wide open, complete.
This nigga is killing Gardner. I'm gonna have to put Gardner on the other side.
Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Let's go.
A final shot before break. Milton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third
Usually it's
quarter.
not me. The energy is not
Stopped in
missing
his
no
tracks
cuts.
by
It's
Ahmad
like
Gardner.
that.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. And Walker once more. He gets away from one. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's wild.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
If that nigga just
Ken
lets you
Walker,
go,
64 yards.
yo guys, you know
And
how
his
to
guys are an
in
extra
real
point
life.
away from tying this thing up. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Yeah, that was wild.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, no, it's not.
From the left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Zone coverage.
Back to throw. Milton. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
There's always a Jimmy
Back to throw again. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Number 85. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Gravity Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And his guys are going to take the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started.
Bouncing those step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense and continue to score on offense? And
a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body moving. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Come on, set, cut.
Ritter now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith from 3 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 yards to go, second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Let's go.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And his guys are going to take the lead. Morales now for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
What do you think about
the
the
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
Yo, Gus.
And they will not get a chance to return
What you
this
think
one
about the
as
team
it's
so
through the
far?
end zone for a touchback.
I said, what you think about this team so far?
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
I missed that cut. That was me. Oh, dang, skip the tackle. What do you got doing?
Down inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32.
I ran too far out to the right. That was a smart move.
Yeah,
you see that though? Like, how did we run into Banks and Banks didn't tackle you, grabbed you, nothing? Really sad. It's like if I'm not running the receivers, then nigga don't do
They
shit.
want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play. Right?
Good shit. That was me.
Take this
Good
one
shit.
in for a touchdown. Isaac to slow.
I got stuck trying to get
42
back.
yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
I gotta see what my schedule would look like.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
The crazy shit is he's going to be in my top left.
The 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Let's go. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will
What
be
the
caught
fuck
by
is
his
that,
wide
Nathan?
receiver. And that'll be good for
How did he
8
throw it
yards
to the
to the
back?
45.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his
This
way
nigga had
back
a
across
first
the
down
field.
and
You
then
probably saw
some.
me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
32-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton.
Oh, that's a good pick.
That
was a good pick.
And a big
I
turnover
didn't
there as
give
his
him time.
guys will get the
That was my
football
fault. I
back.
didn't give him time.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Strike. Strike.
First down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
On the double.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
3-3. Queen Jack. Down. Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Get out of
And
here.
that falls to the ground,
That's
incomplete.
it.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Black. Red. Blue. Striker. Hut. Hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
I can finally keep up with the
The
big
offense
dog.
now at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity all tied in the 4th
That's my
quarter.
fault.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Milton. And that is incomplete.
Yo,
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that
That
throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Ooh.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
On fourth down, Milton. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught. Inside the 30.
I see it. I see it. So, I got it for this.
A great effort there. Taking it in.
Took that.
And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Home team 56. Visitors 49.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own 30.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. Hendricks. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Hendricks. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Black, 95 yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
And he'll get this across midfield
Okay.
to the 48.
Boy, I was about to smoke your boots.
69 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Check Smith red. Hut.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be
What kind
held
of
up.
play is that where I have Anderson in the backfield like that?
Calling no gain that
You see
time as
that,
it's going
guys?
to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Why is Anderson loaded up in the backfield like this? This is different.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Oh,
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
right.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Red, yellow. Set. Hut.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Now he'll tuck this and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Playing the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to find time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, set.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Pass it. Street. Trap 60. Trap 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 22.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right. Set.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Get the fuck out of here.
And just shy
Get
of
the
the
fuck
he's out
out
of
of here.
bounds right at the 1. That's what they wanted out of that first down play.
Cut that in so you couldn't take the outside.
What would
You
have been
still
better was
cut it
getting
out
it
there.
in, and now
Get
they
the
can do
fuck out
whatever
of
they
here,
want
bro.
because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly
Nigga
and
wasn't
go, or
expecting me to
save
cut
it a
that
little
in.
bit, but I run right back at them.
Gibbs
Fuck
again.
out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
But he will go
Fuck
backwards
out.
as he's stopped for a loss.
That was actually a zone. I just read that shit.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Third and goal.
Give me that.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That's my first thing line. Like,
Almost as important
yeah, I
as
had
the big
to.
return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old
That
way,
boy
but give him
blended
credit.
into
He
the
went
end zone,
old
so you don't know
school. He's
he's good.
determined not to make this a pick six, and he got it in time to make the tackle.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter,
About?
you know you've got to run the
What you talking
football.
about?
They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes
Oh,
that
you got some
means
open. Let's go.
there's nowhere to run the football.
Get open.
And this
You
is
dropped it.
incomplete. And the defender all over him that time.
That's
It's going to lead to third down.
I remember that's my third.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Chicago. From 19 yards away. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week,
Alan, you see what I
they'll
mean,
be very
right?
proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Dodge the bullet,
The
nigga.
extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
I scored 90 on your head with a bullshit team.
The
You gotta
kickoff team
put
on the
probably
field now as
140
they will
with
send
this
this
team.
one away.
I would put 100. I would put 140 on.
This is 1st and 10.
Up, check right. Down. Black, 95. Hey, draw still. Cut.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
Yeah, how did they bring Anderson in for a block
Inside the 10.
instead of staying
Take it into
outside?
the end zone for a touchdown.
This shit.
Jameer Gibbs, 65 yards. And his guys have made this a
Yeah, how
one-score
is
game
Duke get
now.
back? Yeah, alright, that's what
Okay,
you
game on. Don't
You
go
playing-
anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Here we go. Back.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but
No,
it's
nigga. No, nigga.
Pressure gets
No,
there,
nigga.
and he goes down.
No,
They
nigga.
couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where
That
it
boy
is.
Hunter said no, nigga.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll
Oh,
carry
boy,
over the
that's
back line
you.
of the end zone for a touchback.
Yours is fucked. You should be sucking dick while you wouldn't be having to choose. You know what I'm saying? can hear me now, Gus?
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Gangster.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The way he cut in between those blocks,
he's across midfield and down to the 49. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It's only preseason, though.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Let's go. Third string. Let's go.
And in the final minute, that should just about
seal it. Third string tight end.
We know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
I know Cam can see the score. He's going to be like, what the fuck is happening in that preseason game?
Set now to kick this one
Cam
away.
will be like, yo, what kind of preseason game did y'all have?
And that one not returnable.
Yeah,
it's
a
over
dog
back
fight.
line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ultra, ready?
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away.
Yo, was that my lineman downfield?
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ritter. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
On the double.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Ready.
Ritter looks to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to let it fly.
Let's go.
Took a shot.
Let's go. I know he did.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Cool.
And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. And they just took a timeout.
You seen
with
it about
2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided.
You seen
Not
it
sure
about
they
to
needed
happen.
to
That
take
was
it,
about
but
to be
we'll
a
take it with them.
touchdown.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
About to be a
Here's Milton down the
touchdown.
throw. He lets this one
Let's
fly
touchdown.
to
Let's
the
go.
back of the end zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. So late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case.